Local news that matters. This is KLBK News at noon.
Hi there, I'm Madi Salazar. Thanks for joining us this Friday afternoon. We're following breaking news this morning. Lubbock police say there was a bank robbery near 1215 University Avenue. As of what we know right now, the suspect was wearing a gray hoodie and held the bank up and fled the scene. As of right now, there have no injuries been reported, but make sure you download our app, Everything Lubbock, for updates on this story. A 40-year-old man is dead after a domestic disturbance Thursday night, and his wife was arrested for his murder. Our Leah Doherty spoke with neighbors for us this morning in the area where the shooting happened. Leah, what did they tell you?
Madi, police say 37-year-old April Hansen shot and killed her husband, Matthew Hansen. Lubbock police responded to the area of 78th in the interstate Thursday night after reports of someone being shot in the stomach. Matthew was rushed to the hospital, but sadly didn't make it. April was taken to the Lubbock County Jail on a murder charge. Neighbors say they were a nice family with a few kids and never would have suspected something like this to happen.
Well, it's scary. I mean, it kind of wakes you up to realize, you know, when you hear it and it's on the other side of town or somewhere else, but when it's right here beside you, then it wakes you up that, you know, maybe I need to pay more attention or kind of look a little closer, but it gets your attention.
Now, investigators are still working to find out what may have caused this deadly shooting and if this may have been a case of self-defense. Reporting from 78th and Avenue F, I'm Leah Doherty, KLBK News.
All right, thank you so much, Leah, for that report. Several fire departments were trying to put out a mobile home fire this morning. Several fire crews responded to the scene near East County Road 6450 and Circle Drive. This all happening around 1:30 this morning. At this time, we still don't know how the fire started or if anyone was hurt. Firefighters continue keeping a close eye out for hot spots, and we'll be updating our website as we get more updates on these stories. The family of a woman who was killed by her neighbor's dogs saying her life would be hard without their mother. 88-year-old Johnny Mae Garner's family say they think she was in her backyard letting out her own dog when 6 dogs attacked her. The police report shows us when her neighbor got home, he realized his dogs had gotten out of his yard and heard Garner screaming for help. That's when he rushed over and called 911. Garner's family says they know doctors did everything they could to try and save her.
It was about 5 or 6 dogs attacked my mom and just tore her body, just her legs and everything up. She had to have her legs amputated and everything. She had to go through surgery last night and stuff.
As for the dogs involved in the attack, Lubbock Animal Services says they had to be euthanized. All of them sent to a state lab in Austin where they'll be tested for rabies. And unfortunately, it is important to know what to do if you're ever in a dangerous situation like Garner's, where you're approached by a vicious dog. Jolyn Payne is a dog trainer and owner. She says to try and put something between yourself and the dog. If that doesn't work and you don't have something like pepper spray or a taser, stand as still as you can or drop into a fetal position and don't move.
That way you're not intimidating. Don't stare down the dog, of course. If you have something such as an umbrella, you can open and shut the umbrella so that it, scares the dog to want to go around you and not approach you.
The city of Lubbock also limits the number of pets someone can have within city limits. The ordinance says the cutoff is 4 dogs and 4 cats with 1 litter under 16 weeks of age. And researchers say tiny skin sensors may revolutionize healthcare. A new study shows the wireless sensors attached to the chest and foot of premature babies proved just as reliable for monitoring vital signs, such as heart rate and respiration rates and blood pressure as traditional electrodes. Dr. John LaPook has more.
When Olivia McDonough arrived 15 days ahead of schedule, she needed surgery to help her breathe and swallow. Her first 2 weeks were spent wired to machines at Chicago's Lurie Children's Hospital, watched closely by her mom, Casey.
It's just a constant reminder that we're here and that she's maybe not yet a normal newborn baby.
All these wires monitor a newborn's breathing and circulation and alert doctors to any sign of infection.
Bless.
Now, a collaboration between doctors and engineers at Northwestern University has given birth to these skin-like wireless sensors.
His ticklish feet.
Fine metal threads capture information like vital signs and oxygen levels. An antenna under the crib powers the sensors and streams data to a monitoring station.
Even though this looks like we might be in an ICU, we're in your lab, so you're able to figure out all the ins and outs.
Yeah, it's really important to think about the full picture. We had a clear vision.
The sensors are gentle on fragile neonatal skin, which is 40 to 60% thinner than that of an adult. Study co-author Dr. Amy Paller treats skin injuries in preemies.
45% of them come away with some kind of scars from procedures and from the adhesives that attach them to these various wired devices.
Those wireless patches allow parents to do something they're wired to do, cuddle with their newborns.
All right, thanks so much, John. While final testing is completed, babies in the study wore both the new patches and the old wires as a backup. Doctors say it will be about 2 years before these sensors are in regular use. And make sure not to make plans to go to Joyland this weekend because of cold weather predicted. The amusement park won't be open this Saturday and Sunday as planned. They'll open for their 47th season on Saturday, March 9th at 2 p.m. The Salvation Army is hosting a community resource fair today from 10 to 1. There will be several booths and displays of several local resources and programs that help folks by providing assistance, advice, support, and counseling. The fair will be at their fellowship hall. And don't forget to grab lunch at this year's Mayor's Beans and Cornbread. This is Hospice of Lubbock's largest fundraiser, and there will be mayors from all across the South Plains. It's happening from 11 to 1:30 today at the Civic Center. And during her battle with cancer, a Wisconsin girl is getting letters from some furry friends of hers. Coming up, we'll tell you Emma Murden's story. But first, Nick joins us again with a look at our weekend forecast.
Yeah, Madi, we are actually now in a meteorological spring here on March 1st. It's going to feel like it out there today. The temperatures, yes, into the 70s, but don't get used to that. Major changes to our forecast. I'll have those details coming up.
Nick Cranard. This is KLBK News at noon.